Hello, it's a pleasure to be here with you, as always, co-creating in the moment. So thank you for sharing this space with me. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. What I've been drawn to bring through today is I'm going to look at gratitude. So gratitude, we all know about gratitude. The attitude of gratitude brings more into our life. It's the frequency of abundance, okay? And there's no shortage of videos out there, and there's no shortage of books out there on the subject. But what I really wanted to talk to you about is looking at, well, just my perspective, which is only one of infinite potentials. And so what I want to share with you is some more aspects to gratitude and the aspects and parts of us that maybe, how can I put this, not on the gratitude train, so to speak. So we all have aspects and we all have parts and we all have life stories that prevent us from being grateful, that prevent us from seeing what's already all around us. Those parts of us we're stuck in a story. There's nothing good in my life. What have I got to be grateful for? Look what's just happened to me, and look what's going on. What is there to be grateful for? And then you could be running a story of like, I should have this and I should have that and I should be here and should be doing this, and you're feeling more lack when you're feeling when those stories and those perspectives and those parts of it are operating. You're in a contraction, and all this goodness is always there. It's always there because of everything that can exist to us. It's just it's outside of your frequency range. You can't see it. You can't tune into it. It's there. It exists, but it's not in your experience. You through your frequency, you've eliminated it from your reality, from your experience. And so. And this takes practice, it really does, and moving beyond the past stories and perspectives, especially those of us that come from ancestral lineages of material lack. Particularly money. Money is it's pretty prevalent in most of humanity. Money and material things, so to speak, and what we need. And what you learn to discover when you go within, there's a huge discrepancy between what you think you need, what you've been conditioned you need, and what you actually need moment by moment by moment. And so what I want to do with you today is work with those parts of you, those aspects of you that find it difficult to be grateful or can't see the magic already. They can't see the magic already in front of them because they are stuck in their traumas. They are stuck in their realities, on their timelines where that has not been their experience. Those parts of us that, like memories, think of them as memory. We have memories of being in lack. We have memories of not getting the things that we want. We have memories of seeing that people have more than we've got and being jealous maybe, and so you're like, what have I got, about aspects of what have I got to be grateful for, okay? When you get into the comparison game, it looks like everybody else has so much more, and you want that, or part of you, should I say, desires that. And of course it's been heavily conditioned into us, with consumerism and capitalism and that sort of thing. It relies on selling your stuff. If you're already whole, complete and perfect, it's very difficult to sell your stuff. So what I've come to realise is wisdom, real wisdom for me, what I found is realising, I've put a post out on this, is truly realising that you have absolutely everything you need in this moment, this now moment. In this now moment, there's nothing lacking from my experience. Right now, I have everything I need in this moment. I have my video camera in front of me. I have sufficient battery charge on it. I have lighting around me. I have a home. I'm healthy, my body's functioning, I have sufficient money in the bank to do what I need to do right now in this moment. I have clothes, I have awareness, I have every physical resource I need in this moment. Okay, just really embody that in this moment, just right now. I'm not saying the next moment, tomorrow, or the next week, or a year down the line, because that is a mind projected future. A mind projecting out into infinite possibilities, infinite perspectives. It's plucking out. The mind is plucking out, and that's being plucked out based on conditioning, based on past experience. See, the mind, the subconscious works on predictability, so based on the past, it then places the past into your future. Well, it's highly likely I won't be able to pay the bills on Friday because that's happened in the past, okay? Or it's highly likely that I won't win that holiday competition because I've never won anything in the past, you see? So, and then what we believe to be true, collapses in the quantum field. It collapses down. That is that reality. Bang, that collapses. Without us even know, that collapses down. Now, all of the infinite potentials, we draw that one to us. So, what this transmission is about realising that you have everything you need in this moment. Then when you realise that, you feel supported, you feel confident, you feel safe in your body, you feel peaceful, the mind quietens down, you can drop into your heart centre, you can function from the heart centre, which is where you can truly, that's where your true manifestation power lies, is within your heart centre, because then it's coming from a place of love, and it's coming from a place of preference and a place of choice rather than lack and fear, okay? And what I call that is, so as I put it to you, so for me, wisdom is absolutely knowing that I have everything I need in this moment. And then faith, to me, how I've chosen to embody faith is absolutely knowing that will be the case in the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. However that moment is. In that moment, I will have everything I need for that moment. And whatever a moment arises is exactly where I need to be, and what will arise is exactly what I need to see, what I need to integrate, and trust that. Just blindly trust it. Just as I trust, as I breathe in, I'll breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Just as I trust my heart to keep beating for me. I can't guarantee it will, but I trust, I've got blind faith that my heart's going to keep beating. I've got blind faith that I'm going to keep breathing. It's not guaranteed, I know that, but I'm taking it as if, and I'm grateful for that life, and I'm grateful for that prana, and I'm grateful for life. Now, when you get into that frequency, then in the moment, you're all completely perfect, and then you draw more corresponding frequencies to let go of the ego attachment to the form, to the way in which that can show up, because the universe, we're energy. It works on energy and frequency. Your job is to focus on your frequency states, your energetic states. The universe responds in energy, and the universe will bring a corresponding form to you. It's the ego that attaches to a certain form. If you feel the frequency of, say, freedom, just let go of how and what form the frequency of freedom can come to you. So remember, you just got to focus on your energetic state, your frequencies. And so what this transmission is about is coming back to that, because this is what will anchor you in, is realising that in this moment you have everything you need. So if you get into that feeling state of, oh, I've got everything I need, you feel whole, you feel complete, and you're not generating lack vibrations, because you're sending a signal out. I've got everything I need. I'm abundant, and then that will be reflected back to you in the holographic reality. That will then be reflected back to you through people and experiences. So that's what this transmission is going to be about, is absolutely knowing that you have everything you need in this moment, trusting you're exactly where you need to be in this moment, and just trusting that, and trusting the next moment and the next moment and the next moment will be the same, that you'll be exactly where you need to be. And in that moment, whatever arises, you will have what you need in that moment. Remember, we only have to live one moment at a time. Just really think about that. We only have to live one moment, one breath at a time, and come out of a mind projected future, and you'll see that you have everything you need. You have absolutely everything you need. And then you can feel grateful, and truly abundant, and realise there's nothing to seek in this moment. Take a nice deep breath. Focus on your heart, and focus on that feeling in this moment. In this moment, just this moment, that you have absolutely everything you need. In this moment, you have everything you need to do what you need to do. In this moment, you have the ability to do what you need to do. In this moment, you are whole, you are complete. Ashito umaka insiki oko okotishi ina anza ko ona ka ekiziki ikatoku. Ekata umake ikiti ikakomokoto ukiti kakata shikiti katakatishkitaka. Ushkamakata ikita anda shikiti anashuna kati ishkita ansikata umakati ikita indakato ushkita anda kishitaka. Ishku ushikiti iktamakati ishkita anda shikita omakata ushkita ishkita indi ishkita indakata ushkita amakata ishkita. Zikta mokuta ushkita anda kashikata mokuta ushkita adishkita aushkita omakata ishkita anda shiata ko inshikita itikata anda kashikita itikata mokuta ikita. Shikata mukiti inda shukata mukita ishkita anda shikata ishkita mukita ushkita indakata ishkita anda kata shikita mukita ishkita ishkita ikita oishikita anda ishkita akatu ishkita anda ishkita ishkita ikita anda shikita mukita ishkita. Shudai. Dash. Why? Hayata. wow, you're done. Thank you. Again, thank you for being part of this. Know that you are infinitely worthy to have received what you have received. It is your time. You are of the vibrational frequency to match, otherwise this video, this transmission could not even be in your reality, could not even be in your awareness. So this is yours, this is your gift to receive, and you are infinitely worthy to receive that. And you can see now as you open your eyes, the windows of perception have been cleansed, and you can truly see in this moment just how abundant your life is. And how you've always been guided, you've always been supported, it's just you've never had the awareness to see it, to feel that way. And yes, you may slip back, but this is now anchored in. You're remembering, you're awakening, and you're remembering. Each and every day you are deepening into your awakening. Each and every day you are remembering more of who you are, more of your true expression. And you can see now, and that frequency is with you right now, that in this moment you have everything you need. And when you are planning the future, and if doubt and fear arises, you can simply step into this frequency state and trust to take that step, and know that when you take that step that the floor will be there. Okay, it's that kind of analogy. Trust that when you take that step, that just as you're fully grounded, supported, and everything you need in this moment, when you go to make the next move, where it is you feel you want to go in life, where it is you feel you want to move to, and the direction you want to, just know that as you take that step, the ground will be underneath that foot, 1 foot at a time and no more. That's the secret. Stop trying to look down to the destination. Stop looking 100,000 steps down the line. In fact, start looking 5 steps down the line. Just look to 1 breath at a time, and you'll see that in that moment you have every single resource you need to handle each moment. What you can't handle is a mind projected future. You will always have all the resources you need, and as you expand in awareness and as you raise your frequency, you'll have even more resources available to you than compared to when you're in the contracted states. Okay, so that's what I want to leave you with today, that final repetition. I repeat on purpose, I repeat with purpose and intention, because repetition anchors it in, awakens you to the truth. that in this moment you have absolutely everything you need, and that is wisdom, absolutely knowing that. And faith is knowing that that will be the case in the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. And fundamentally knowing you're already all complete and perfect. So thank you for sharing this transmission with me. Thank you for being part of my life. Thank you for being part of this magic that we're all co-creating together. Thank you.